Here on the Car Vaults, we usually celebrate roaring engines and engineering brilliance, but not today. Today, we're cracking open a vault of disasters. Engines so bad they bankrupted companies, sparked massive recalls, and destroyed reputations for generations. These aren't speed legends, they're cautionary tales that stranded families, drained wallets, and became infamous for all the wrong reasons. Buckle up for the countdown of the 20 worst engines ever built. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so the Car Vaults can keep exposing the industry's darkest secrets. Number 20. With just 55 horsepower on a good day, this engine made merging onto highways feel like a daredevil stunt. Owners often carried tools in the trunk because roadside repairs became part of daily life. When Yugo went bust, parts disappeared, leaving these cars as immovable monuments to poor engineering. Number 19. A joint effort by Peugeot, Renault, and Volvo, this collaboration proved that three companies could make an engine worse than any could manage alone. Prone to oil leaks and overheating, it also had one of the most frustrating layouts in history, so cramped you'd remove half the engine to reach a spark plug. It even found its way into the DeLorean, tarnishing a pop culture icon. Number 18. This engine delivered vibration and sluggishness in equal measure, shaking its own dashboard to pieces and crawling to 60 miles per hour at a glacial pace. Installed in everything from sedans to supposed sports cars, it turned every trip into an exercise in patience. Many mechanics outright dreaded working on it because of its crude design. Number 17. Decades ahead of its time, this cylinder deactivation V8 promised fuel savings but instead delivered unpredictable power and dangerous hesitation. The primitive computer couldn't manage the technology, leading to sudden drops in performance mid-drive. Most owners had the system shut off entirely, defeating its sole purpose. Number 16. One of VW's early ventures into fuel injection, it became notorious for failing without warning, leaving drivers stranded. Add to that a weak air-cooled design prone to overheating, and it spelled trouble for the VW 411, 412, and Porsche 914. It was innovation without the reliability to back it up. Number 15. Praised before launch for its racing pedigree, it ended up as a short-lived disappointment. The lightweight aluminum block wore rapidly, with cylinder walls scuffing in just a few thousand miles. Rebuilding these engines meant essentially creating a new motor from scratch, a costly fix for a car that never met its performance promises. Number 14. Famed for its smooth, high-revving nature, it came with crippling weaknesses. Apex seals, vital for compression, often wore out before 50,000 miles, requiring full engine rebuilds. To make matters worse, shutting it down cold could flood the engine, sometimes leaving drivers stranded in their own driveway. Number 13. The sports car dream that kept overheating. Weak water pumps and undersized radiators turned long drives into risky business. Stretching timing chains caused valve issues, and its cramped engine bay turned even minor repairs into an ordeal. It hurt Triumph's reputation at home and abroad. Number 12. A supercar-born flat six that self-destructed on the track. Its connecting rod bolts could fail without warning at high revs, instantly ending the engine's life. For the 911 GT3, a machine built for race circuits, it was a humiliating flaw that sidelined many brand new cars almost immediately. Number 11. Toyota's reputation for bulletproof reliability took a dent with this one. It burned oil at astonishing rates, sometimes a quart every 1,000 miles, which in turn damaged catalytic converters. The problem was so widespread that many owners had to constantly monitor oil between service visits. Number 10 launched with high hopes. It suffered from fatal timing chain stretch well before 200,000 kilometers. When the timing slipped, pistons and valves collided, wrecking the top end of the engine. Repair costs regularly dwarfed the value of the car it was in. Number 9. This workhorse turned nightmare shot spark plugs out of its own cylinder heads, stripping threads and leaving owners with expensive repairs. Add in rattling cam phasers and oil sludge issues, and even loyal Ford truck fans began to lose patience. Number 8. Its nickname says it all. The sludge monster. The poorly designed crankcase ventilation cooked oil into thick sludge, clogging vital passages. Even meticulous maintenance couldn't guarantee survival past 100,000 miles. Number 7. Metal shavings left in the engine from the factory would circulate in the oil, grinding down bearings until the engine seized. Some even caught fire. This defect forced one of the largest recalls in history, affecting well over 1 million vehicles. Number 6. This twin-turbo V8 looked like precision engineering perfection but ran hotter than it could handle. Excessive oil consumption, premature turbocharger failures, and stretched timing chains forced many owners into repeated costly repairs. BMW dealers even had a special program to address widespread problems. Number 5. Marketed as the pinnacle of American luxury performance, the North Star was plagued by head bolts that gradually lost tension, causing head gasket leaks. Combine that with constant oil seepage and high oil consumption, and owners found their prestigious engine came with a side of constant maintenance. Number 4. Once a reliability icon, Subaru's name took a hit when this engine's head gaskets failed like clockwork around 100,000 miles. Coolant and oil mixed, leading to overheating that often ruined the entire engine. For many loyalists, it was a bitter disappointment. Number 3. Supposed to be a heavy-duty workhorse, it instead became an aftermarket project. Weak head studs, clogged EGR coolers, failed oil coolers, and injector module issues left many trucks sidelined. A whole industry sprang up just to bulletproof these engines so they could survive. Number 2. GM tried to adapt an existing gasoline block to diesel duty without strengthening it. The result? Blown gaskets, stretched timing chains, and corroded fuel systems. This one disaster was enough to poison America's opinion on diesel for decades. Number 1. The same engine earns the top spot for the sheer scale of its disaster. Hundreds of thousands sold, most destined for early, catastrophic failure. The backlash led directly to class action lawsuits and the creation of lemon laws in several states. It remains the textbook example of how a single engine can kill a market segment entirely. From sluggish underachievers to high-tech flops and high-maintenance nightmares, these disasters prove that not every engine with a famous badge is worth trusting. Some taught costly lessons to owners and lifelong regrets to the companies that made them. Which of these infamous power plants shocked you most? Let us know in the comments. Join us next time as we unlock the world of cars one vault at a time. See you on the next ride.